You already know what this is. Women react to Tinder and I react to them, part 3. And we have TextGod mugs at the office now.
Next one is Greg. He's 37. So I'm just not attracted to him. So I would probably just swipe left immediately. But I do think that he has a nice photo because it's like just him. And he looks like he's like at a restaurant or something. And it's not a selfie.
Great, Greg. You wasted a super like on her to be part of their experiment. And these dating coaches always run experiments on unaware people. And I think this should stop.
Okay, so he's just not your type.
Yeah.
Nothing he did wrong. What is your type if you had to describe?
So, like brunettes and like someone who's like athletic or like works out, like you can tell that they take care of themselves.
Okay.
And kind of like clean cut looking. So like he's kind of like burly, which is just fine. It's just not my type.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, here's the thing. They're kind of concluding that he did nothing wrong. I agree that the photo is high quality. It's good. It's outside. It's good. His outfit is, it's above average. It's a clean looking t-shirt, although it looks like it could potentially be a few years old by now. And I think he looked after himself with the beard. Probably, if you're looking at overall attractiveness, shorter beard would be better. I also think he may have lost a little bit too much hair to still rock this haircut. He's on the verge of having to swap to a shorter haircut. One last thing. The look in the camera works better with a bit of a smile. I think his look is slightly scary even. It's almost like he poses a threat.
First picture, he's a little in the dark.
Guys, this girl says first picture he's a bit in the dark. And 1, she's a woman. They're nicer about things. 2, she's on camera so she knows she has to mind what she's saying. But if she's not on camera, she either instantly swipes this guy left or just mocks him with the group of friends. We have to be honest, this is the worst photo ever. It's a selfie with nerdy glasses that reflect this small amount of light that comes into the room. There's a Halloween setup. It's just very, very scary. She would never be as polite about it if there was no camera. There we go. She just started laughing. She's like, fuck, I don't know what I can say that is not mean.
The second pic is just like a logo, a graphic of some kind. It just says, get the fuck out.
Yeah, what do you want me to say? It's extremely childish. You're 38. Why do you even have one of these Bitmoji avatars or whatever it is?
The next one is a blurry and cut off version of the Cavaliers logo. The next one is the Cavaliers.
No one gives a shit, especially if the rest of your profile's empty.
Oh, Patrick. Okay, you are 40. Okay.
Out of your age range, huh?
Yeah, out of the age range. I would have maybe okayed it. But it's also you're about me. Like you mentioned that you are a dad and you have 5 kids. Your life is busy, but you love to have fun and be active. I don't know if you could have that same thing together. Like if you have a busy life, like how much fun and how active are you currently being, especially when you are a dad, at 40. But overall, like as far as pictures go, considering that your third picture is, you don't even see your face. It's just a body shot.
Oh no.
This is not okay. Yeah, and the last picture is doing you no favors. Once again, it's grainy. It's from below. It looks like you cropped your kid out.
Okay, so what have we seen of this guy? Quite in the dark car selfie, looking back while in the car. Far from ideal. Then a body pic without a face in a mirror, I guess, a selfie. And then I think this is some sort of family photo. Hey, we all got together for Easter or for whatever holiday. Family photo was shot, and there's so little photos of you in existence that you had to really zoom in and crop out your face, even though it indeed looks like his son and someone else are like coming into the photo.
But overall, I would say none of these pictures do anything for you.
And then his first photo was another mirror selfie in the gym. Here's the thing. You could argue that it's extremely difficult when you are 40 and you have kids and there is hardly any photos of you in existence and you're not looking for something serious, but you just want to have fun. And probably with younger girls, because this woman for sure is younger and, well, he swiped her. And let's be real, most guys just like younger women. Yes, not the most ideal starting point, but at the same time, I swear to God, the most successful guys in the TextGod mentoring program are single dads. Some have 1 kid, some have 2, some have 3. It is very, very possible, but you need to completely throw this profile around. You need to get decent photos, look after yourself, show that he's saying he likes to have fun and be active, but we can see nothing of that in the photos. It's always show, don't tell.
But yeah, work on the bio, work on your photos and your posing. And you know, it's okay to like have a little photo shoot session if these are all the photos that you have.
Amen. 100%.
I'm gonna say no off the bat on this guy.
Again, this woman is very honest. This is how it's gonna go in real life. She very briefly swipes through in 1 second and it's a no. And why is it a no? Well, let's give her a chance to explain it first.
I don't like selfies like this. Like if you are taking a selfie like this, I think you're gonna be conceited. Your personality is not going to be...
Couple things. The selfies are a no-go. Then they are in horrible places, like the corner of an inside room, inside the car, weird angles too. He's rocking a bright yellow cap with a bright yellow t-shirt, and then the next photo, it's a bright yellow cap with a bright red t-shirt. That's just not really acceptable fashion for someone who's 36 years old, and then to a woman like her, it feels like, I wouldn't say you don't care about it, because obviously these are clear choices that he makes and he likes, but he definitely doesn't understand it. And then she'll be embarrassed to be seen in public with you.
So how should guys take photos instead of doing the selfie thing? Like, what's a better way?
I think for guys, no selfies in general. Just have somebody else take a photo of you doing whatever you are doing in the moment. I take selfies, but I think it's different for girls.
It is different for girls, and it's super unfair. And I'm telling this to the guys in the mentoring program all the time. Like, hey, we'll see a girl that's cute and she just has a bunch of selfies, but she's cute. We'll swipe right on her. That's just how sad we are. But we pay way more importance to appearance. For a girl, she sees a guy taking a bunch of selfies. That ship won't fly. Is that how you say it? That ship won't sail? Whatever. It won't work. Unfortunately, we have to show that we are doing cool stuff, having friends, are very passionate about something, and so on and so on.
It is. It's a double standard, but it really is.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
At least they're very honest about it. They're just saying it themselves. There is a double standard, but that is how it is. And that is how it is. And then you can do 2 things as a guy. 1, you can complain about it, which I kind of do sometimes. And 2, you just put in the work, which we definitely do in the TextGod mentoring program, because the complaining won't get you anywhere.
Joe, 26. He's cute. I think this is a good photo. He's actually out at a restaurant too. And someone took the photo of him, so I would keep going.
Decent photo. He's outside, he's smiling, he seems comfortable, but you have to take off the sunglasses. Many research has been done, many tests have been done. Photos with sunglasses perform worse.
Next photo, I don't like the outfit, but the photo I guess is fine. But he's wearing like light wash blue jeans with a blue blazer that like is like blending into the jeans. It's not a vibe. He gives his Instagram, which I think is interesting.
Good point though. She's complaining about the outfit, yet the blazer is almost the exact same color as the washed jeans. The holes in the jeans are another point of discussion, but if you are not very good at fashion, then get some help. Get a stylist, do some there's great videos on YouTube. There's great articles that you can find through Google, whatever. Get some help. In our program, the guys would ask me or some other people that have a better understanding of fashion, but there's no shame in getting help if you're not good at something. Secondly, sunglasses again, get rid of them. Thirdly, I don't think any girl ever will become excited by having your color so like kind of popped up and open.
I still don't think I would date someone who's in school. I
Okay.
don't know. Like,
Post-grad?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm too old. Like, I feel like I don't have time. I'm 27.
Maria wants to pop out her first kid in 3 years.
I am.
She's got to get it going.
3-year timeline.
Very personal, of course, for her preferences, but she doesn't want anyone who's younger. She wants someone who's more established. She doesn't have time to wait. She wants her first kid in 3 years old. That again, and there's many women like this, is good news for you older guys.
But this is also why I don't like dating apps, because like maybe I would meet this person in person and like really hit it off, and then I like wouldn't care that he's still in school, but I'm basing everything off of just like these credentials because I don't know him as a person at all.
Right. So even that video we just did about the 80% of women finding men unattractive, like I really think it's so overly harsh on dating apps specifically.
It is, because like genuinely, if I met him in person, I might really like him, and I like be like, oh, he's graduating law school in a year. I don't care, but just based off of this, I'm like, no, I don't have time.
Yeah, right, exactly.
They're making good points, and that again is why if you don't take the time to really know what you're doing with online dating and you don't get the proper photos that tell the proper story, and then you can keep a conversation going in an interesting way that reveals just the right amount about you, but it's also just flirty and fun, and she just really loves getting a text from you, then you're pretty much better off not being on dating apps, because it's going to be the few guys that really put in the work are going to have all the fun. And everyone that just throws on the few photos that they have, like a bunch of guys we've seen in this video, yeah, you're fighting for the leftovers, to say it crudely. Is that a word, crudely? I don't know.
So what do guys do for photos? What do you think the best type of photo is that men can take, or what should they be doing?
I don't think anything's wrong with a guy asking their friend, like if they're already out like doing something, to ask them to take a photo, but I actually can't picture a guy actually doing that. I feel like their friends would roast them.
This is so funny, true. I don't know what word I was going to use here, but she makes a good point. Girls will do that. They'll take photos of each other all the time. And on our coaching calls, I always tell the guys like, hey, girls are doing this, you guys are not. And that's why you don't have any photos. So I drill them and force them to tell their friends to take photos of them. Yes, you'll probably get grilled by a couple guys or bullied for several months or maybe a few years, but it's worth it. You have to do it. First of all, you'll have the memories. You have the photos of all this cool stuff that you did that no one ever cared to take a photo of. Secondly, you suddenly have a presence and a story to tell on Instagram. Thirdly, you have memories for your kids, whatever, your future wife, your dating apps will finally work. Is that not worth it to, hey guys, we're doing something fun here. We went kayaking. How about we snap a few photos throughout the day? Why not? Maybe you shoot 100 bad photos. If one of them is good, it will give you the fruits. It will pay off for years to come until you look too different, which is probably a few years.
Maybe have your mom do it when you're out to dinner with your family or something. I don't know.
She'd be down if you told her you're looking for a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Get the mom on board.
I don't know what guys do, because there are guys though that they post pictures on Instagram that's like just them and someone clearly took it.
Yes, that's me. And I make my friends take the photos and I take photos for them because we are social media sluts. Another quick point to make here is that yes, you could ask your mom and she'll love to help you out. She'd love to have a good photo of her son. But usually I would say it's better if you find a friend who can take these photos of you, because when you are shooting these photos with a friend, the best photos are always going to be made when you feel really comfortable. I don't know about you, but I would probably feel more comfortable with one of my best friends taking the photos, that I do it all the time with by now, by the way, than my mom. So if you feel comfortable, you'll look comfortable in the photo. And a photo where you look comfortable is going to get way better results than one where you're like kind of shrugged or whatever. Especially girls are good at seeing if you're somewhat tense, and it kind of ruins the effectiveness of the photo.
Connor is 30. His first photo, I feel like, yeah, I like what he's doing. It's scenic. You know, he's looking away from the camera and the river's in the background.
Not the worst photo. It would be better though for a first photo if you could better see what he looks like. Secondly, I already want to zoom in on his bio, always defending Kanye. I'm nitpicking, but there's one dot too much in the ... thing. What's the word in English again? I forgot. Then there's some mushrooms. I guess he's into mushrooms and maybe some other drugs. He's talking about his dog that he has with the name and the heart. Okay, good. And then he says, who the fuck is Young Gravy, which is a rapper. I'm pretty sure that's in there because I could see him look a little bit alike. So maybe he gets that sometimes, that he looks like Young Gravy, or maybe he doesn't get that a lot, but he wants to get it a lot. Either of those.
The second one, he's not really smiling, and again, we love only half of our face. Mediocre. The second one is another selfie, and it's like he's got his tongue out and he's doing the like,
oh no.
That's what women think when you do these childish things in your car. You have to realize that you're a man, but this photo is proof that you were in your car and at some point your brain went, the best thing that I could possibly do right now is whip out my phone, look straight into the lens, make a little tongue face, and that's probably gonna look super cool and sexy, and I'm probably extremely attractive for doing it. I don't know what he's thinking, I guess so. And then the next thought is, I should put this on my dating app because this is what women will like.
The next one is also a selfie, and he's looking like down at the camera, which is a very bold angle. For most of us, we don't. It's just like, okay. Yeah. And last one's a picture of a dog. I think that these profiles could just be a lot stronger.
They really could be a lot stronger. Same with the dog. You have a dog, great. Yes, most women love dogs. They love that you have a dog and you're capable of taking care of it. But then why is the best way to show that you have a dog in a poorly lit room inside that just almost screams like, hey, I never leave the house, so this is the only photo that I have of my dog? Why is it not you and your dog having a good time in the park or on a hike, in a forest, on a hill, doing real adventurous man shit? Thank you. I love you so much.